love sports. I love sports. And so when thank you, brother. And when I first came to,
the devil made me do it.
And a salad. It's too much carbs.
So, I just got to Los Angeles, and I was driving around, just trying to get to know the LA better. And on the corner in Beverly Hills, I saw Magic Johnson. So I'm like, that's magic, man. That's Magic Johnson. So I drove back around the block. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. It's still standing. That's really Magic Johnson. I drove back around the block. This time the light turned red. And so I stopped right there at the corner where Magic Johnson was standing. And he just looked, because it was the third time the car had gone around the block. So I'm just sitting in my car like this, and he leans down and he goes, "You all right?"
You're the best.
I'm trying to think. I met Beyonce a few years ago. Backstage. And this woman had literally just performed in San Diego. Like, incredible. And I was like, her new album, I think it was Lemonade, had just dropped, so, and I knew every single word. Front row, you know. And like, she was singing Myself and I during the show, and she like saw me singing along. I was like, oh my God. And pointed out, I was like, yes. And then I got to go backstage, and she literally is just coming off, like, backstage. She's sweaty, has the robe on, you know, 5 security guys. And I was with someone who knew her, and they
So
started...
bragging.
Yeah,
You're so bragging.
Yeah, I am. I met Beyonce. And I go backstage, and she's like, you know, she just come off, and she's like shorter than me, which took me by surprise too, because she's just this powerful kind of performer. And then she starts speaking, she's speaking to her friend, and I'm literally standing there like this, like like going back and forth. And then the person I was with introduces me, and she goes, "This is Leanne, and she's from South Africa." And she grabs my hand, and I'm like, and she's like, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Where are you from in South Africa?" And I'm like, "Cape Town." And she goes, "I love Cape Town." And I go, "I love you." Yeah, super cool, guys.
Oh my gosh. Did I tell you the Sigourney Weaver story last year? Yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So that Oh, so I met Sigourney Weaver backstage at Comic-Con, and I had a few drinks, as you do at Comic-Con. And we're waiting to do like a press thing, and she's waiting to do a press thing, and I go, oh my God. And I don't normally do this, but I went, oh my God, Sigourney Weaver, I love you. I love everything that you've done. I love everything you've been in. I love you. And she went, yeah? That's because you don't know me. She walked off. That's because you don't know me. I was like, okay. I'm doing that sort of nervous. She's really funny. Please be being funny, Sigourney. That was one. The other one I remember is I did on Rush. We were shooting a pilot of Rush, and we'd had this kind of mood board. Who is this man, Rush? And all these like photos, reference photos. And one of them was George Clooney, and I'm like, yeah, who's as cool as George Clooney? Of course he is. Dresses like George Clooney. He's George Clooney. He's George Clooney. Anyway, so I'm staying in this hotel in Vancouver, and it's the middle of winter. It's kind of like wet snow, but not snow, in traditional Vancouver style. And I get in from work one night, and I want to go and have a hot tub. And the hot tub was in an outdoor bit on the 3rd floor. And I thought, oh, I'm going to go down there, I'm going to get dressed. I didn't have any swimming trunks, so I put on like my worst pair of underpants. I put my hotel robe on, and I put my man Uggs on to here, right? But what I didn't realise was the hotel robe, there was a his and a hers, and I picked up the hers. So it was like here to here, bare, pale British man. And the rest of it, just a general mess. And I thought, you know what, I haven't seen anyone in the hotel. I'm just going to go down in the elevator like this. So I go to the elevator doors open, and George fucking Clooney is standing in the elevator. I just thought, it wasn't meant to be like this! He literally, and he was on his phone and he looked up. And I sort of shuffle him, turn around. And he does, for the next few floors, the most uncomfortable, like that humming that people do where they're like, I'm just humming to myself so you don't talk to me. I'm George Clooney. I'm just going floor after floor, people get into this elevator. I'm like, where are all these people coming from? Anyway. That's that story.
We got 15 minutes.
15 Minuten!
Up there.
Up top.
Hi.
Hi.
So this is my first con, and I'm really nervous to talk to you guys.
Don't be.
But I really think you're amazing, and how many people you help, like through the things you do and you are, like in your characters and in your real life. Because my best friend is really sick, and you make her really happy.
Thank you.
And my question is, you all have children, and do your children want to act, or do you want them to act because you also really enjoy acting?
My son has definitely gotten the bug. He wants to do what I do, and I'm okay with it. But the first thing I want to do, I think a lot of us up here come from the theater, and for me, coming from the theater is a very important thing. It teaches you a certain work ethic, and love for what you do, and love for understanding how to come from within to create another human being. And it just teaches you a lot about who you are. And so I want him to take this journey, but I want him to go through the theater first, and then see if he enjoys how difficult that world is, and what a challenge that is. Then I think he can survive and do what we do for the film and television. So yes.
No, I don't want my daughter to get involved in this at all. I don't. I just think it's a...
it's Amy Garcia.
Please be Amy Garcia. Amy? This is really.
Where are you pulling
awesome
those other ones from?
This is.
Where are those other ones coming from?
Wow.
The other ones are in their hand, but I just saw it come
Are these all for us?
For us? Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Thanks. That's a. Can I borrow that later? This would be really interesting.
Oh wow. Thank you. That's not weird, is it? That's...
No, just real quick. Look, it's a really, really, really hard business, and I don't think it scares me to think that. That's great. Anyway, yeah, it scares me. I'm gonna need some time to like really think about that. But I don't want her to. I think she has an interest, but hopefully she's gonna be more of an introvert than I am, so it will just not be her thing. Hopefully.
Well, I know, my daughter's just got into theatre school. Both everything that Kevin and DB have been saying, it's a weird one as a parent because, we love what we do, so it's hard for us to kind of say, to deny that of somebody else, right? But at the same time, it's also a brutal industry, and so there's that as well. You kind of have an instinct as a parent that you want to protect. But my parents enabled my dreams by just letting me have them and get on with it. They weren't overly kind of pushy in any way, actually, at all. They just kind of, I found it a little bit later. I found it around sort of 17, 18. It really suits you, Kev. But I suppose it's just. I think the most important thing is if someone's deciding to do it, I would say just make sure that's not all that you do. That's not all that you my daughter's 11. Just do other things other than theatre. I know you love it and do all that, but just have a more kind of 360-degree version of life and not just this kind of blind focus. Because I don't think that's healthy in anything that anyone does. Anyway.
Yeah, I have kids, and they're so little right now that we're just trying to keep them alive. Sorry, you gotta go. No, but the same thing. I want them to be kids first. I want them, and I don't think I want them to be paid to do any acting until they're over 18, until they've gone all the way through school. So that would be my answer. But then they can do whatever they want.
I had a manager want to sign my son when he's 21 months old, which sort of seemed kind of crazy. But here's the thing. I remember what it was like when people laughed at me. I started acting later, much later in life than probably these guys did. I was 28 when I started professionally, and I had people who were kind of dismissive of my dream and laughed at the idea of me coming to Los Angeles and working as a professional actor, and that was very hurtful. So I wouldn't ever want to, like DB and Tom said, I would never want to squash any dreams that my son might have. But both of his parents are artists. You know, my husband is an incredible actor, an incredible theater actor from, you know, New York. And he played Chloe's dad, if you remember, John Dicker on our show. And so it kind of, that is kind of, we live, breathe, and eat it in our house. You know, we consume creativity constantly, whether it's through theater or plays or music. So I would never, I know Kingston is exposed to it constantly. That being said, I grew up, both of us, my husband in Massachusetts, me in Cape Town, South Africa, very normal. You know, outside, in the dirt, playing with kids and children from all walks of life. And I think in Los Angeles in particular, you try and protect your kids from, you know, the stuff, the noise that that city can sometimes surround children with. So for me, I wanted to, have a good education, go through school, but I don't want to stop him. You know, Scarlett is a great example of a young actress who is incredibly grounded in who she is, and her family, her parents have done such an exquisite job with her. But she's so talented and she loves it, and her mother says she will do it for as long as she wants to, and the minute she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't do it. And then she'll do whatever she wants to do, whether it's, you know, study or get a PhD or whatever. So I'm not adverse to him starting when he's younger if that's something that he wants to do, but I am very much wanting to surround him with just a quote-unquote normal, you know, upbringing. Yeah.
We've got 5 minutes left, so I think we should try to answer as many questions as we can, as quickly as possible. Okay, so up top.
Hi guys. Hi. So I was wondering if you could switch your characters, which one would you choose?
Quick one. I'd be Maze, because I just want to wear that leather.
I would be Chloe.
I would be Maze.
I'd be Lucifer.
I would be Ella.